Happy Friday, everyone. I have a feeling it's going to be a great one. Today's question comes from Janice. Dear Dan, how do I get somebody at work to stop telling dirty jokes? Dirty jokes in the office place are not funny. And I have a list of ways that you can make sure you never have to listen to them again. First, it's very important that you never laugh, even when they're really funny. When you laugh at a dirty joke, it sends the wrong message. Next thing you're going to want to do is just try asking them nicely. You'd be amazed how many people will just stop. For example, hey Dirk, I would really appreciate if you'd stop being a dillweed and telling dirty jokes before I turn you into HR. Very nice, very simple, sometimes gets the job done. Now Janice, if you ask nicely and they do not stop with their dirty jokes, I want you to do what psychoanalyzers call negative reinforcement technology. And the way it works is this. Every time they tell you a gross joke, you do something that's equally as gross. For example, pour an ashtray into their coffee. And another thing you can do, because ashtrays and coffee are gross, but sometimes not as gross as the jokes people are telling. Anyways, something else you can do is, pour some milk in a place where they won't find it till it really gets rotten. Ugh. People need to know that gross is gross, whether it's words or liquid or animal excrement. Every once in a while, you'll run into somebody whose mouth is so dirty that negative reinforcement technologies do not solve the problem. When this happens, I want you to respond to their dirty jokes with clean jokes. So let's say they tell a dirty joke. You immediately reply by dragging something out that never ends and is never funny. Hey, did you hear about the giraffe that walked into a bar and he ordered a cappuccino and the bartender walked over and he said, what are you going to have? And the giraffe said, I think I'll have something for my friend here, the crocodile. And the crocodile looks over and the giraffe says, what are you talking about? I don't drink. But right then a buffalo walked in and said, hey, you two knuckleheads, what are you doing in this bar? Well, the giraffe wasn't going to have any of that, so he turned around and said to the buffalo, hey, buffalo, ever heard of Spanx? Janice, I know that all of that might not be enough to stop the dirty mouth of a dirty joke teller. Dirty jokes can be very frustrating because no matter what you do, people still tell them sometimes. So when that happens, sometimes the last thing you can do is wait till they stick their tongue out and then stab it with a fork. It'll just make you feel better. Thank you for tuning into this Dear Dan video. Have an awesome weekend. Be sure and send me your questions. As you can see, I know an awful lot about an awful lot. Also, be sure and click that button. I don't know. People who make videos always ask you to subscribe, so that's what I'm gonna do. Could you?